From the Newstalk ZB newsroom, this is Newsfix.
In this update, a person has died after a two-vehicle crash involving a motorbike in Otago this morning. Emergency services were called to State Highway 6 near Cromwell Airport at around 10:30, where the person died at the scene. Police say a second person has serious injuries. The road will remain closed near McNulty Road until the scene examination is complete. Police are seeking the public's help to find Turangi man Joseph Grattan and have serious concerns for his well-being. They say the 24-year-old has not been seen since February 28, when he was believed to have been involved in a crash on State Highway 32 near Waimanoa Road. Initial inquiries have suggested Mr. Grattan was injured in the crash. Police say they'd like to hear from anyone who saw the crash or was in the area at the time and may have seen Mr. Grattan. New Zealand appears to stand out as a safe place for young Muslim immigrants to connect to their new national identity through religion. An Otago University survey of over 250 young Muslims found Aotearoa's multiculturalism means their faith helps create a sense of belonging to New Zealand society. Lead author Dr. Hussein Raisi says Islamophobia is still a concern, but unlike other countries, here someone can be a devoted Muslim and a proud New Zealander.
Their faith is stronger here than in their country of origin. That's a stronger statement to show that people are free here in terms of practices.
A Whanganui man is set to become the first person to paddle a surfboard down the Whanganui River. Brendan Hawkins hopes to complete the 235-kilometre journey within 10 to 14 days, paddling a custom board built for freshwater. His journey's raising money for I Am Hope and sparking conversations around mental health. Mr. Hawkins says people should always try to do something that makes them happy when they're at their lowest, and for him, that's surfing.
But also just sort of live a life for those that can't anymore. Whether that's someone that's had an injury and they can't walk anymore, it's like, well, go walk up Mount Taranaki or something and do it for them.
That's news. In sport, Liam Lawson's run at the Australian Grand Prix has gone from bad to worse. The New Zealand driver's involvement in the final practice session was wiped out by problems with his Red Bull car. Lawson was limited to just 2 laps in today's final session in Melbourne, with his team stating the trouble revolved around the power unit, leaving mechanics with a tight turnaround to fix them and be ready for qualifying, which starts at 6 this evening. 2 Super Rugby and 1 Blues team is in outright top spot.
And that'll do us. Super Rugby Opiki, the Blues women remain undefeated this season, beating Mata 2 convincingly 28-7 in Nelson, 4 tries to 1.
The Blues men are playing the Chiefs in Hamilton. That's sport. I'm Joe Gilfillan.
For more news, listen to Newstalk ZB live on iHeartRadio.